Hello, I am back. I want to talk about some of my Lucy Cavendish decks because I am a huge fan of Lucy Cavendish. I have, in total, 8 Lucy Cavendish decks. I think I have every deck that she has come out with. If I'm missing one, please comment below and tell me because I'm going to have it. I think I'm going to start with the Oracle of Shadows and Light. If you don't have this deck, it's really interesting. I like how she put it together. First off, I love the box because it's got this beautiful yellow on the inside. It's actually coming out pretty well on camera. It's a beautiful yellow. The guidebook is also really nicely put together. So, what I like about Lucy Cavendish guidebooks in general is she really gives you a lot of information about the history of the card, why she put it together the way that she did, and then she actually gives the card a chance to kind of speak to you. Like if the card was a physical manifestation, like if it was an actual person, what they would say to you if they were right in front of you. And then she gives you like the divination message, what the card means, and she does that in detail. So for example, here is the card I am Kali. So here you have the keyword, or the key phrase in this case, from death comes rebirth. And then you have like the message, like who Kali is, what she's all about. And then you have this section here that says Kali speaks. And this is what Kali would say to you if she could be in front of you. Or at least the message that Lucy has received from the card and what she has to say to you. And then you have your divination message, like what the card means, what it can mean in your specific circumstance, which I think is really cool. And it's a different way to put it together. It's not just, here's the reproduction of the card, here's what it means. It's a little bit more in depth, and I kind of like that. I think it's good. But the cards are really, really pretty. So the Oracle of Shadows and Light, in Lucy Cavendish's words, I'm going to paraphrase, is that we all have a shadow and a light side, and we need to learn how to work and use both of them and acknowledge our shadow side so that we can release old fears, move forward with our lives, and become a more whole individual and accept ourselves for both our shadow and our light sides. So I thought that was a really interesting concept, and I'd never really seen it put together this way. Plus, I love Jasmine Beckett Griffith's artwork. I think she has beautiful artwork. So here's the back of the card. The cardstock is kind of flimsy, but I take really good care of my deck, so it really wouldn't be a problem for me. And because of the box, I mean, like, that's a solid box. So I would just carry the whole box in my purse, so I don't have to worry about the cards getting bent or, bruised. Not bruised, but you know what I mean. So, like I said, there's the back. Amazing attention to detail here. So this is called Witch at the End of the World. Kind of looks like the Wicked Witch of the West. And I love you can see like the border kind of makes it look like a really old painting. I like that the cards are numbered. I would prefer if the cards were in alphabetical order, but I'll take numerical. It's fine. And I don't know, I love, this is very Wicked Witch of the West. You see she's got the time turner here, or the hourglass. Sorry, Harry Potter reference. The hourglass, and you can see, she's got her witch's hat, her skin is green. We have Fairy of the Highlands, which I think is really beautiful. Marie Masquerade, which is clearly Marie Antoinette. Ángel de los Muertos. And I love the kind of like sugar skulls that she's got going on here. Three Witchy Sisters. Now let me tell you, looking at this card, they look like, yeah, they creep me out. They're creepy. I don't like, they look like they would be on an episode of Supernatural. Like, they're just really creepy. Voodoo in blue. And I like her little voodoo doll. Strangely Lonely is the next card that we have here. Sorry guys, I'm trying to stretch out because, you know, I'm sitting down and my leg's starting to go a little numb. Strangely Lovely. Candy Cane Angel. That's the next one. Fairy of the Divine Hand. Here we have the I Am Kali. So beautiful. And I love, again, just that attention to detail, like her skull necklace. It's just absolutely stunning. Out Trick-or-Treating. That's really pretty. And I like the bottom, you can see it says, "We're here." Ghosts of the Past. Get that really close so you can see all the beautiful masks in the background. Violet Angel. Lady with a Bosch Egg. Eclipse Mermaid. This one's pretty cool. Although it kind of weirds me out that, like, she kind of has a belly button, kind of doesn't. This is more of, like, a shadow than an actual belly button. I don't know. It kind of freaks me out. But Violet Duchess. Faceless Ghosts and the Haunted Girl. This one actually kind of reminds me of Spirited Away. Like, this is Chiho, and this is the ghost that she encounters. Mend a Broken Heart Fairy. Storm Angel. Now this is actually the what's on the front of the box. Turn the... These are the same. Just thought I'd show you. A Clockwork Pumpkin. No relation to a Clockwork Orange. Or at least I hope not. Snow Angel. Two Little Witches. Same creepy little girls. Freaks me out. Sea Storm. That's what that is. The Three Fates. Sorry, I have a habit. I really love these cards, so I want to show them to you. Oh, this is Dress of Alchemy. I actually use this deck for people who are going through huge transitional periods, whether it be like a large period of depression, or if they're not really sure what they need to do, like they need to make a decision but they don't know which decision to make and they need a little bit of guidance. I actually had a friend who was going through a really rough period in a relationship, and I used this deck for her because that's a lot of transformation. And Nautilus Princess is this one. And so sometimes in a relationship, you know, we get lost, and we think that sometimes we have a habit of playing the victim. I loved that. I watched Wild Moon Tarot, Elise from Wild Moon Tarot. She said that we have a habit of playing the victim, and it's true. It's always, well, you know, what did I do to deserve this? Like, why are they doing this to me? Sometimes we need to take responsibility and say, okay, well, what did I do to make them act that way? Or why did I react that way to what they did. Not saying that, you know, the other person's not to blame, but sometimes we have a habit of playing the victim when we don't need to. The Sea Beacon Fairy. So I liked that. This deck will definitely call you out on your bullshit. It really will. Here's the Mildew Fairy. And it will definitely give you guidance, and it will say, this is what's causing your problem, and this is what you need to let go of. This is a Carnivorous Flower Fairy. And it's not afraid to tell you what's going on. So I'm going to leave the other cards here so that you're enticed to go get it. But I wanted to share this with you because I absolutely love this deck, and I think it's gorgeous. And I definitely think that if you have someone who's dealing with a lot of transformation, or if you have someone who is really on the fence about whether it be a relationship or a job or moving or education, if they need to make a decision and they're not sure what to do, I would recommend this. You never know. It definitely may be a thing for them where they learn a lot about themselves. Yeah. I can't think of a time, like, especially, okay, for me, at work, I'm having a lot of problems. I use this deck all the time to try to see, like, maybe there's something about me that I need to fix. And maybe if I work a little bit more on myself, or if I try to be a little bit more understanding, or a little bit more loving and accepting, that's not going to fix every problem, but it is going to maybe change how I react to certain situations, and that can affect the outcome of a problem or a conflict. So you never know. This might be a deck for you. So I definitely recommend it. Yeah. If you enjoyed this video, please comment and let me know. Like and subscribe, and I will come back in maybe about 10-20 minutes or so when I've had some dinner, and I'll do another video. Okay, bye.